everybody, it's the Splash team at the CISD back, and we're here for another lesson for you. This one is called Where Food Comes From. And again, we have all of our friends with us.
Mr. Kevin.
Mr. Winchell.
And I'm Miss Middleton. It's good to have you guys all back with us. So today we're talking about where our food comes from. And just like people, plants have different parts. People have legs, arms, heads, and plants have roots, seeds, stems, leaves, flowers, and fruit. So we brought a couple examples to let you see what different parts of the plant that we can eat. So for example,
All right, boys and girls, I have two root vegetables, which are the root of the plant. First off, I have a carrot. Carrots are a very nutritious vegetable. And secondly, I have a sweet potato, which also has lots of vitamins like E and A and lots of fiber that keeps our bodies healthy.
so both of those grow beneath the ground and then we pull them out and I can eat the root of the plant?
Correct? Yep.
Nice. So yum, those are some of my favorite vegetables. I brought a couple examples of seeds. So for example, peas in our pea pods, these are the seeds of the plant that we eat when we break open those pea pods. And also, how many of you like to eat popcorn? Yeah, me too. Popcorn is actually the seed of the plant.
All right. And I've got the stem of the plant. One of my favorite stems to eat is celery. Celery, it's not the root, it's not the flower, it's the stem. So it's the part right in between. Cut it up, break it. And I just eat it plain.
Nice.
Yeah. And then next, I've got the leaves of the plant. There's a couple different ones. They look similar, but they actually taste a lot different. So spinach would be the first one. That would be a leaf that we eat. And then second, this card says salad, but you can make a salad with a lot of things. So lettuce or kale is one of my favorites.
Nice. Isn't spinach the one that tastes kind of sweet?
Yeah, and you can cook it in a bunch of different ways. You don't need to just eat it raw. You could cook it, and it's just as good that way too.
Yeah, I like to put it on my sandwiches and do it that way.
That's a good way.
Nice. I brought an example of the flower of the plant that we eat, and one example is broccoli. Broccoli is actually the flower, and a cousin to broccoli that a lot of people like to think of it that way is actually cauliflower, and it even has the name flower in the word. So we can eat broccoli as the flower of the plant, or even cauliflower.
Have you ever seen a purple cauliflower?
No, I have not.
I have.
They're really cool. They're beautiful.
Nice.
So lastly, I have the fruit of the plant. So the fruit can be off a tree, it can be off a vine, it can be off a plant. So the two fruits I have are apple,
Yum.
very popular crop in Michigan, and last but not least, both of these come from a tree, but I have a pear.
Another good one.
And here's an interesting fact, Mr. Kevin and Miss Lisa. I have an apple tree and a pear tree in my backyard.
So do I.
Nice. This would be great for snacking. So we also brought a couple riddles for you for where our food comes from. And we're going to read these to you, and you guys can guess and see if you can tell which food that we're talking about. So we'll start off with this one first. I look like a fuzzy little ball. Eat the green fruit inside with a spoon, and I have lots of vitamin C. You can see the green color and tiny little black seeds inside. What am I? What do you think I just described? I'm a fruit that's fuzzy and brown on the outside and green with little black seeds on the inside.
Boy.
Okay, I think I know it.
What do you guys think? All right, Mr. Kevin, what do you think?
Is it a strawberry?
No, that's red.
Darn it.
Brown and fuzzy. Is it one of our taste testings?
It was one of
Is
our
it kiwi?
Yeah.
Kiwi.
You're right,
Got it.
Mr.
All right.
Mitchell. All right,
Good
would you
job.
like
All
to
right.
do one?
Yes. All right, so I am a vegetable that is good for your eyesight. I'm actually a vegetable that grows underground, so I'm considered a root vegetable. I'm usually orange, but I can be all kinds of different colors. White, black, purple, even striped.
You know? No way.
Any idea? I can be cooked or eaten raw.
Oh,
Anybody have an idea?
actually,
Do you guys know? Because I think I
I
know.
think I do too.
You think you do too?
Mhm.
I think this one has a lot of vitamin A, so it's good for your eyes and your
That's
skin.
right, yeah.
Yep,
Some vitamin C.
I'm gonna have to go with carrot.
I agree.
Carrots.
Yes!
Yes.
Did you guys get carrot? If you did, you're correct.
All right, well, I think that leaves me with one. All right, I'm gonna do this one. All right. I'm crunchy with lots of vitamin C and fiber. Some people think I look like a little tree. Does that give it away? And I'm a buddy of cauliflower.
So you must be the flower of the plant.
Yeah.
Is it something I mentioned earlier?
It is.
Do you guys remember what it was? Do you remember, Mr.
I
Winchell?
think so. I think it starts with a B. Am I on the
Yeah, you're on the right track.
right track?
What
Yeah.
is it, Mr. Kevin?
It's broccoli.
Right.
Good job. Did you guys get broccoli? I sure hope so. Very good.
Good job.
So where does all this food come from? Has anyone ever visited a farm?
Mhm.
When you went to the farm, what did you see?
Well, I saw lots of plants and crops.
Yeah. I saw some animals.
Nice. Yeah, have you guys been to a farm? Yeah. So when you go to the farm and you see all those crops and plants, what do you think needs to be done to grow the crops?
Well, I think first of all we need seeds for the plants.
So we have to buy some seeds?
Buy some seeds, yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen farmers preparing the ground, maybe tilling it up.
Okay, those big tractors out there, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I've seen like the really big tractors, or I've seen the small ones that people can push.
Okay, so after the ground's prepared, we can take those seeds and plant them?
Plant them, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then what?
Yeah, and then you can water them, and pretty soon there's going to be maybe weeds that are growing in, so you can pull some of those weeds out to make sure that the weeds don't steal the nutrients from the plants that you want to grow nice and big. Otherwise, if you keep the weeds in there, the plants will be really small and sad.
So after they get water and you're weeding them and they grow really big, then what happens?
Then it's time to actually pick the plants. So when they're ready, you gotta harvest the crops. That means actually picking the fruit and the vegetables or digging up the root vegetables.
So now that they've grown and we pick them, now what do we do with them?
So you can, well, my favorite thing to do with them is to eat them, but you can process them, you can can them, or you can sell them. Take them maybe to the farmer's market and you can sell them there.
Oh, it's great. I love going to the farmer's market.
I love going to the farmer's market too.
Yeah, nice fresh fruits and vegetables.
Oh yeah.
So what would happen if we didn't have farms, if there wasn't people working the farms and growing all of these crops and plants?
It'd be hard to find the plants and animals that we need to eat.
Yeah. I mean, it would not be, you'd have to grow it all yourself, you know?
So if we see our farmers, we should really thank them because farmers are super important for our community here local right by us and also throughout our country because some of our food comes from far away. So it's nice to have those farmers that are growing those crops for us. So
And I didn't mention what I also saw on the farm was a farmer, right? The farmer kind of showed me around, showed me the crops or the plants, showed me the animals. So if you happen to know a farmer, I'm sure that they would love to show you around their farm.
Yes.
yeah, so if you guys see a farmer in your community, make sure you tell them thank you for all of our food that we have that's so easy for us to eat. And eat healthy foods. Remember, eat healthy and exercise, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.